K-pop idols aren't music artists anymore. They're more like TikTokers, or better yet, influencers. Because what's the difference? Idols these days are lip-syncing, jumping on to create trends, and creating viral moments, but not real music. This is what the average K-pop group has become in 2024, focused on visuals, aesthetics, and personality, while ignoring the one thing they should prioritize: music. It feels like no one in K-pop is taking the art form seriously anymore, except for a select few. And when companies tell their idols to sing live, netizens often come for their necks. In this video, we will dive into why idols often remain trapped in the K-pop system and, despite their undeniable talent, why they might never be recognized as true musicians. But what's really the difference between a musician and a K-pop idol? A true musician is someone who has control over their music, their lyrics, their sound, and actively plays a role in creating what they perform, and prioritize music as the most important thing in their profession. To become more marketable, many musicians learn to play multiple instruments or experiment with various styles. They're involved in every aspect of their craft, from songwriting to production. Now, what is an idol? An idol is someone who sells their image, which must align with certain beauty standards and characteristic traits on camera. They are placed in a specific box of expectations. Every action and appearance on camera must meet particular criteria and standards. Most often, they are expected to be perfect in every aspect, whether it's dancing, singing, looks, personality, rapping, or performing. Idols are designed to be idolized, someone people look up to as a perfect being, a person they believe is the best companion who can fix all their problems and make them feel like they're in heaven. They are products created by companies to make fans feel as if they're in a relationship with their idol. However, despite all this, idols often lack creative freedom. So, what's holding these idols back? The answer lies in the system. K-pop's training structure is intense, with a primary focus on perfecting performance skills. From a young age, trainees endure a rigid routine of singing, dancing, and fan interaction training. But the focus isn't on creating music. It's about creating a product that can please everyone. However, it's not just the system anymore, it's also the individuals. I could name names, but let's be honest, the amount of backlash I'd get isn't worth it. The truth is, many idols today aren't entering the industry to express themselves or create music. Instead, they're chasing fame, brand deals, and the chance to become ambassadors for luxury fashion brands. This system leaves idols with little to no creative input when it comes to their music. Producers, writers, and labels make most of the key decisions. Idols perform the songs, but they don't own them. Think about it. How many idols do you know who genuinely write their own songs or lyrics? Sure, some do, but there are exceptions, not the rule. The constant pressure to perform and satisfy fans leaves little room for genuine artistic exploration. Of course, there are idols who break the mold and strive to become true musicians. Look at BTS's rap line. RM, Suga, and J-Hope aren't just rappers, they're producers and songwriters who've contributed extensively to BTS's discography and even released their own solo work. And of course G-Dragon, a pioneer known for pushing boundaries in K-pop. His experimentation with sound and artistic contributions have been monumental. But even with fame and talent, the industry limits what they can do. The reality is harsh. This system is designed to churn out content quickly and efficiently, so their groups can stay relatable. That means idols will always be bound by contracts, prioritizing profitability over creativity. K-pop fans also play a significant role in this. We demand idols to be everywhere, on TV shows, social media, commercials, and more. Fans go crazy when they don't see their idol for a week. The demand is relentless, leaving labels no choice but to overwork idols, giving them no time to sit down and create their own music. And it seems like many fans aren't even bothered if their idol is singing live or just lip-syncing. In fact, some fans actively defend it, arguing that everyone else does it, or labeling anyone who criticizes it as a hater. But here's the problem. When there's no criticism or demand for live vocals, how can change ever happen? If idols aren't held accountable or encouraged to sing live, they'll naturally grow more comfortable relying on lip syncing. It creates a cycle. Companies prioritize visuals and performance over vocal authenticity because fans don't demand otherwise, and in turn, idols are less motivated or even given the chance to push their boundaries as musicians. The sad truth is that this apathy from fans plays a significant role in keeping the system stagnant. So the question is, are fans really ready to see idols as musicians, or are we, as fans, part of the problem? What's sad is that idols often get labelled as talented performers, and sometimes even talentless, but their potential as musicians is stifled. Their careers are already planned, with no room to experiment or fail. The very fundamentals part of growth. K-pop labels make enormous profits off idols, but these artists rarely experience the same creative fulfillment. There are exceptions who break through the system, but for most idols, becoming a true musician isn't even on the table, and many don't even aspire to be one. Instead, they remain part of a machine, entertainment factories churning out idol after idol, prioritizing marketability over artistry. Don't get me wrong, there are incredibly talented idols out there. Their performances are on fire, their charisma is unmatched. But the industry they're in doesn't prioritize their evolution into true artists. If you found this video eye-opening, hit that like button and subscribe for more. And let me know, what do you think? Is there a way K-pop idols can break free from this mold and become the musicians they deserve to be? Or is the system just too big to change? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'll see you in the next one.